Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Start of a brand new month. Start of a brand new selection of pens in this month's pen wrap. Ooh, the Avengers this month. What pens have I chosen? Join me now, down on the table. Let's jump on in and take a look at these pens. And all these pens, they're themed around Australian made pens. Welcome down to the table. So here we are, October 2025, time for my Aussie pens. So these are all pens that I've got from Australian-based manufacturers. Just going to turn the page slightly on the side, just makes it a bit easier when I'm writing. The first pen, it's actually a kit pen, but it was made over in Tasmania. The kit, obviously, I'm guessing from China. This is Golden Sassafras. And a bit of a mouthful for me to say that. It's an Australian wood. Quite nice. So they created this wood, they sheathed it, put it all together, and then sent it on. We've got here a cartridge converter. It's one of those push-pull ones. When you see the price, I'm not going to grumble about that. Just a bit of a fiddle for me, because I do struggle with those. The section is very, very long and very, very thin. I do find that for longer writing sessions in the past, this has been quite uncomfortable, but I do like to get this pen out every so often and give it a go. Got to support local manufacturers. So we've got here, I'm just going to call it the Golden. It's a fine nib, but it's a very, very generous fine nib. Price wise, 20 Aussie dollars. The ink, Diamine Spruce. So this is a scented ink. I don't get much of a scent off it. It's also a sheening ink. I can see already, I don't know if we can capture this on the camera, certainly on the G, hints of that green, hints of that red sheen there coming through. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, a really nice generous writer, isn't it? Drying times. So here's the media. 10 seconds. 30 seconds. Teeniest tiny bit of a smudge there. Not really worth doing a 1-minute test for that. So that's the Golden Sassafras and Diamine Spruce. Let's move this up ever so slightly. The next pen, I want to make sure I agitate this because there's a shimmer ink in here. This is from Platypus Pens. He's based over in Melbourne. This is a 3D printed pen. It's got loads of different options. Head on over to the website Platypus Pens. Loads of options of different patterns. And he's got some new pens that he's been releasing lately as well. I love this. When I ordered it, it is really good. You work with him, you can pick the colours that you want. So green, my favourite colour. And I thought, let's just have a white to go with it. Taking off the body. Here we can see the included converter. In the body, it's hard to show this, but just about here on the bottom side, he puts a little bit of a weight in it, which, although it doesn't act as a roll stop, it stops it running too much. Very good idea. Section quite long, but very comfortable to use. Just the right width for my fingers. Again, we've got that white coming through there that we picked. And then we've got here the her nib. Let's write with this one. So again, let's give it a little bit of an agitation. Just want to make sure we give that ink the chance to shine. This has got a broad nib. So I've had this pen a couple of years ago. The price I paid for it is 170 Aussie dollars. I would expect that price to have gone up by now, but I haven't been able to find an updated price. The ink, Diamine Merry Bright. So this is a shimmering ink. I'm already seeing loads. I'll hold it up in a second after it's had a good chance to dry. But it's green, and then on top of that we've got a really nice, gorgeous gold shimmer. Drying times, there's immediate, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, there we go. Again, just a teeny little bit of a really is hard to show, so no point in really doing a 1 minute test. So this is the Platypus Model 10. As I said, let me just lift this ink up for you. Wow, just look at that gorgeous shimmer coming through there. Stunning. So pen number 3. This is from That Pen Bloke, and it's called a fountain pen. And the name of this material is something special, and I tell you, it is something special. When I saw this on his Instagram, it was a virtual insta-buy for me. Very nice. Just look at the colours in here. And if we take off here and look at the section, in the section we've got these greens coming through as well. Loads of colour in this. Taking off the body, here's the included converter. The section got a slight concaveness to it. Again, it's a bit lengthy, which is nice. My fingers, I hold my pens down low, just fit perfect here. Very, very comfortable. And then we've got the Yoho nib. Just, there we go, that's it. So let's write with this one. So it's another one with a broad nib. Price wise, here you're looking, again, I've had this a couple of years. It was 190 Aussie dollars. Chances are the price would have gone up by now. He does have a website, thatpenbloke.com.au. Why not head on over there and have a look, see what he's got. He's also on Instagram and Facebook. The ink, Diamine Candlelight. I think this is a really nice match here for this material. Really picks it out well. It performs really well. I think this is going to be one of those combos where I will carry on using candlelight in this pen until I've run out of candlelight. Drying times, we go immediate, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. It's another one, 30 seconds, and we just got a tiny smudge, so no real reason to do a 1 minute test. So that's the That Pen Bloke and Diamine Candlelight. Just dropping in to interrupt your regular programming. Would you like to help support the channel? If so, please consider joining as a member. As a member, you'll get early access to my videos. I normally upload them a couple of days before they go out, and as soon as they're uploaded, they'll be released to members. There'll also be a shout out at the end of the videos, and then as we get the members coming in, we'll actually chat among ourselves and work out what other perks, what other things you'd like me to add in. You know, would you like maybe a monthly live chat just for members? All down to us. So please, if you can, consider joining the channel. A link will be in the description down below. Pen number 4 is the Cari Hybrid Red Moral Burl. Really stunner. Just look at this. We've got the wood here, then we've got this gorgeous resin matching in with it, so it looks really nice. Very attractive to look at. And you get the mix of wood and resin. Oh, let's take this off. So here we go, there's the included converter. Section, still a long section, but we're starting to get a little bit shorter. And just look at the way this is glowing. Absolutely stunning, this. The nib, this one is a buck nib, so moving away from the Yoho one, so it's nice to have something slightly different. In the hand, really nice. Like most of my handmade pens, not designed to be posted. So we've got here, ooh, that's not an auspicious start. Let me just get this writing. Okay, let's try again. So let's see, Ron, Cari Hybrid. Again, but that broad nib. Price-wise, about $200. Had this about 18 months. So again, the prices, chances are they've gone up. The ink, it's Diamine Tinsel. I think the ink is what was causing my issue with it being dry there, because this is a shimmer ink. One of the things I have got to work on, I had done a little bit of work on this before, and it's still a bit on the scratchy side for me, so I'm going to be working on this nib as I use it during the month, so that's something I'll be tweaking as I go along. Drying times, here's a media, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Oh, we can do a 1 minute test on this one. Still quite wet there at 1 minute, so something to be aware of with this one. You'll have to excuse the noise. I have closed the outside door now. The neighbour is cutting his grass, which he's more than entitled to do so. Anyway, that's the Ron Cari Hybrid, and let's just look at this ink. Can you see there? Beautiful, like pinky. It's like a coppery pink sitting on top of that red. There you go. See that quite nicely in the camera. So pen number 5. This pen is from Just Turnings. Here we go. It's made from a Jonathan Brooks blanks, and it's elven wood. And this one's got a matte finish to it. Just look at that. Very nice. I love the look of this. So it's not wood, it is resin. Take a look inside again, like all the rest. There's the included cartridge converter. Just tighten that up. Section, nice there, nice and concave. My fingers there just fit really well. And here we've got that Yoho nib again. It's a really nice, comfortable pen. Again, I know I've shown it with some of them, none of these pens really designed to be posted. So we've got a Just Turnings. Make sure I agitate this because there's a shimmer ink in here as well. And the nib on here is, surprisingly, a broad nib. Price-wise, you're looking approximately 210 Aussie dollars. Like I've said a number of times, these are all handmade, so make sure you check on with Just Turnings. He's got a website, justturnings.com.au. Check on his Instagram or his Facebook. Contact him, reach out to see how much a pen would cost from him. The ink is by and it's a Yule Log. Again, as I've already said, another shimmering ink. Drying times, so let's go for immediate. Try and get a clean finger. 10 seconds. 30 seconds. A tiny smudge, not enough to be worth doing that 1 minute test though. So this is the Just Turnings Elven Wood, and the ink is Diamine Yule Log. I say this is another shimmer. There we go. See that beautiful brown, and then again sitting on top of it we've got that, this time I would say like an orangey pinky copper there. Really nice. The final pen for today, This actually was a gift. This is a Pens by Casey pen, and it's the Tokubetsu model, and the wood is Amboina burl, another Australian wood. They're very pretty. I love the looks of this pen. It's a really nice girthy pen as well. We've got ebonite on the end. Just going to take this off and show inside here. We've got ebonite lining in the body and the cap. We've got there the converter. The section, also made of ebonite. Very nice section, very nice feeling. This ebonite, it's got like a little bit of a warmth to it to my hands. The nib on here, this is another Yoho nib. So we've got here a Pens by Casey. So Pens by Casey doesn't have a website at the moment. He is on Instagram, and I've seen him a couple of times on Facebook, but generally Instagram seems to be the best place to go and see what he's doing. And this is the Tokubetsu with a medium nib. Price wise, as I said, this was a gift, so I don't 100% know how much it was. What I've done is I've looked through Casey's Instagram feed for the last 6 months to come up with a rough idea, and I'm guesstimating 500 Aussie dollars. Again, it's handmade, it's a wooden pen. There's a lot of workmanship and crafts go into this. Contact Casey if you're interested in his pens. He's over on Instagram. The ink. Diamine. This is another shimmer ink. We'll come and look at that ink in a minute after we've done our drying times. Drying times then. Here's immediate. Clean finger. 10 seconds. Nearly dry there. 30 seconds. Yep, there we are, dry at 30 seconds. So this is the Pens by Casey Tokubetsu in Amboina burl. Let's take a quick look at this ink. So we've got a nice brownish ink, and then sitting on top of that, very subtle on this one, is we've got like a gold type shimmer coming through. Let's swap over, take a look at the pen wrap, and we'll pop the pens away in it. Here we've got this month's pen wrap. It's an Avengers wrap. So let's put these pens away. So the first one going in is that Golden Sassafras with Diamine Spruce. We've then got the Platypus Pens Model 10 with Diamine Merry Bright. That Pen Bloke fountain pen with Diamine Candlelight. We've got the Cari Hybrid with Diamine Tinsel. Let's just move this over. There we go. We've got the Turnings Enceladus with Diamine Yule Log. And we've got the Pens by Casey Tokubetsu with Diamine Salted Caramel. We also have my pen of the week and the pen that I use for writing my titles with. I don't normally show them, so I just thought I'd let you know so you can see that. So let's roll this up. There we go. And then quickly fasten it. That'll do for now. There we go. So they're the pens and inks I'm going to be starting to use in October of 2025, the Aussie month. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. So what do you think of my selection? What pens do you have that are made by manufacturers in your country? I love these handmade pens. Yes, they're a lot of money, but I think they're worth it because you've got your care, you've got the attention. You know that they're also got to be unique. Why not drop your thoughts and your comments down below? Let's kickstart a conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button. Every time you like, every time you comment, it just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.